Hey guys, it's Lana again. This room echoes a lot, so I always feel like I'm talking really loud and disturbing people around me, but I don't think I'm actually talking that loud. It's just very quiet in this room. Anyway, besides that point, I wanted to talk about something that was kind of triggered by something that I saw in class the other day. So I was sitting in my speech communications lecture, and I just kind of looked up behind me in the bleachers, essentially, and I saw a girl working on her laptop, and on her laptop she had this sticker on the outside case of it, and it said, well-behaved women rarely make history, something along those lines. And I thought, wow, like, I know I've heard this quote before, and yeah, like, it's not a new concept, but for some reason I thought about that quote and it really connected to me at that moment, and I thought, hey, I'm going to talk about this because I kind of feel like this is something that I need to remind myself, and I think a lot of people need to remind themselves, especially for myself, as I guess classically grew up as a, it looks like my camera is probably going to be annoying right now because it keeps turning off automatically, but we're going to roll with it. Anyway, so I grew up as a child, kind of like the daddy's girl, a bit of a brown noser, whatever you want to call it, but I was a tryhard. I tried hard at everything, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I always felt like I needed to be in everyone's good graces and not make mistakes and just try and be that shining star, and I would always achieve and strive to achieve bigger and better things. I mean, for God's sakes, I wanted to be an Olympic figure skater, so if that isn't trying to overachieve, I don't know what is. But I was a very passionate little girl, and I think some of the habits of trying to avoid conflict and compromise my own personal things, beliefs, standpoints, in the name of people-pleasing sometimes sticks around today. So this quote, I think, is a great reminder for all of us who sometimes feel ourselves trying to compromise ourselves in order to please other people. And just to remind you that well-behaved women, people that people please and try to avoid conflict and avoid breaking headlines, they're not anything exciting. They're not going to be well-renowned. They're just gonna, they're that nice person that gets along with everyone else and nothing special. How does change come about? Change comes about because there's some conflict. People don't like what is occurring in their present state, and they want to change it. And that requires some conflict. And conflict doesn't always have to be bad. We think of it as, oh my gosh, people are going to hate me. Like, conflict has this huge negative connotation, and I think we need to take a look at it and think and kind of pair the word conflict with change and innovation. Because change only happens when there is conflict. Humans don't like to learn from pleasurable experiences. We learn from painful experiences, and doing over and over and over the same thing, and with this bad end result, until we're like, you know what, this is insanity, I need to try something different. So yeah, that's kind of my experience. I think there's definitely, sexist connotations and pressures of what it is supposed to be a woman that have, of course, affected my own self-esteem and how I approach conflict, and that's also something that we need to break down as well. Being a well-behaved woman, that's like, it's such a stereotype, am I supposed to be in the kitchen cooking and cleaning and being a caretaker? Is that what a well-behaved woman is? To sit and listen to the men? Like, I don't know. That's not really my idea of what a well-behaved woman is now. I think it's just, what is a well-rounded, good human being? Who cares what I stereotypical woman and a man should act like. Just be yourself and take action and be authoritative. There's nothing wrong with a woman that has some ambition. We can all benefit from these qualities. So, I don't know, that's my little rant. I think I might write a blog post about this. It'll probably be a little bit more on the personal side than what this was. It was more of a review of my personal experiences. So, I don't know, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And that's all for now. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace.